Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do something different. Alright, as you guys can see, I'm playing a brand new game called AFJ Journey. This game has been out for like a month. I know there are tons of video out there about this game. Alright, I actually have been playing this game since early April. I believe this game was released March 26th. So I started playing on the second week of the release. So I've been playing this game for like 3 weeks. So I can pretty much say I do have a very at least decent understanding of the game, right? It's like I was always thinking about making a video about this game, but there are so many like big content creators out there making the video for this game because AFJ Journey is developed by a very like well-known developer, Farlight. It's a very well-known gaming mobile games studio, I think, right? So anyways, here I am. So I'm not gonna call this video a first impression. I'm just gonna call it like maybe a 30-day review. I've been playing this game for a while. I finished pretty much every content in this game already. Yeah, and in this video, I'm gonna talk about what I like about the game, what I don't like about the game, and yeah, talk about maybe I'll be making more videos about this game in the future on my channel. Alright, so first of all, if you guys are unfamiliar with the game, this is a open world hero collector RPG. Oh, by the way, this video is not sponsored, so I'm gonna say whatever I want, or what I like about the game, what I don't like about the game. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is a hero collector game. There's a massive open world out there, and you will just select a main character, and you're gonna travel with your companion. And there are tons of heroes in this game you can collect. I believe right now there is like 48 heroes in the game in total. Well, 48. It's actually not a lot compared to other hero collector game. I'm talking about total number of heroes. There are 48 in total. It's really not a lot. And in this game, if you ever played AFK Arena, I think it's kind of similar thing. Where it's not like you get one copy of hero and you're done with it. It's not like that. You will have to collect, I think it was 8 copies of a hero. If it's legendary hero, then you have to collect 8 copies to max them out. But in this game, getting like doing the summons in this game is actually doesn't have that type of really low chance, right? Because like I said, in this game, it's not like you get one copy of the champion and you are done. So, for example, this one, like, you get a hero of your choice every 30 recruits. I found this ticket is actually not that hard to acquire. If you have the monthly pass or something, you get like 2 every day. So, yeah, getting hero in this game is not that hard actually. And yeah, and eventually you're gonna get the hero you want, right? So it's a big world. This is a big world open RPG. I think there is like 5 continents here, and in every single continent there are challenges you can do. Yeah, like I said, I cleared I think pretty much all of them out, but the game is not gonna let you clear everything in a single day. I would say if you clear everything on the map, it will take you, I think, 20 to 30 hours to do every single object in the map. And all the objects in the map, I think it's pretty rewarding. You get very fun stuff throughout the journey. Alright, and on top of that, there's an AFK stage on the bottom. This is like the game is called AFJ Journey, so you can get those idle rewards by just, well, I'm not gonna say by just being AFK, but I mean, this is like a timely reward. Every single second, you just get something automatically. Alright, I think it's pretty cool, and let me show, maybe I can showcase the content. There is different battle modes. Dream Realm is basically the guild boss. There's a single target boss you just do every day. There are 4 different bosses, and Honor Duel. This is a very fun concept. The reason I don't this is basically everybody is gonna use a non-empowered version of champion. So it doesn't matter you're whale, non-whale, free to play, whatever, it doesn't matter. Everybody is gonna use the same power level on that champion. So it's purely a skill test. That's why I don't like that. Alright, I don't like skill tests in mobile game, in a hero collector game. Okay, like I spend a lot, so why would I, why would I skill test myself when I can just outwell somebody? Don't hate me for saying that. I think most of people, like most of spenders, think like that. All right. So even if you like spend $100 in a game, you're supposed to be at least a little bit stronger than free to play, right? So there's arena, very typical stuff. Like every game have arena, and this battle drill is just guild mode. All the people in the same guild is gonna work together and clear the content. And this is just like kind of like one-time thing. You know, this is like a one-time dungeon. You clear it, you collect the reward, and you will never come back again. And this legend trial. So in this game, there is 4 different affinities. So this is basically affinity based. There are 4 different affinities. Like you can see here, this champion is Rogue, Magic, Wilder. This is the Wilder is the affinity. So there are 4 different affinities. Pretty typical stuff. Like I said, I think most of gacha game have this affinity system. And yeah, I think as time goes by, everybody is just gonna clear this. Like currently, the top level is only like 90, so I think everybody can do this. Maybe I can showcase a content, what the combat looks like. Then I'll talk about this game. Alright, so it's a I think I basically just go through everything because this game just released. I have to say, the storyline aside, for the end game, this game doesn't have so much going on at the moment. Like I said, I go through every single open world content pretty much. Right, so yeah, anyways, I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons. What I like about the game, what I don't like about the game. It's gonna be a very, very honest review. Right? So the first thing I want to talk about, the thing I like about the game a lot is this game, it has a massive open world, and you can just spend tons of hours. And I think if you're free to play, if you're completely free to play, you can still clear these out, because this open world content is more like storyline. It really doesn't ask you to spend money to clear it out, right? Like as time goes by, everybody can do that. And I think you just spend $0 and have an enjoyable experience for like 30 hours. I think it's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. And the second thing I like about the game is I think the hero progression system in this game, I think it's pretty straightforward. There's no like tricky stuff or anything, right? There's not even a champion gear system. So everybody's using the same gear here. This is basically the gear for your champion. Right? Everybody's using the same gear. You just level up this champion. After you reach level 240 on the 5 starter champions, you're gonna have this resonance level, where if you level this up, like the entire roster just get level up. The entire roster. It's pretty simple to understand. Right? The next thing I liked about the game is if you go into like different game mode, the map actually changes. It's not like you can just play without thinking. You know, for example, this thing, you see these fence here, like these things constantly changes, which means the hero position actually matters. So sometimes you have to think about it, like think about where you're gonna put your tank, right? Where you're gonna put your healer. So I think that's a pretty cool concept. I think it's pretty cool to see. Right, so the next thing I like about the game is if you guys ever play hero collector game, you know there are like legendary champions, epic champion, rare champion, different rarities, right? In this game, it's the same thing. So there are 2 types of rarity, the S level and A level. But the good thing about it is a lot of A level champion in this game, they are actually better than the S level. That's why, like, when I used to do summons here, I mostly just put A level champion on my wish list. I don't even want these S level champion. Like, all the best single target damage dealers in this game, they're A level champions. They're not even S level champion. So I would say, yeah, if you just collect A level champions slowly, which is pretty easy to do without spending anything, you can just get most of A level champions for free, multiple copies even. I think it's a good thing, right? There is no power difference really between the S level and A level, as long as they're in the same level, you know, they're in the same empowerment. All right, that just brings me to the next point. That is, in this game, I genuinely think being a completely free-to-play player in this game can get a very, very similar experience compared to pay-to-win players. I'm a massive whale, alright? And I did have a free-to-play account before. I will have to say, the experience I've gone through is not that much difference. Really, like, you can just clear out the entire world's content really without spending anything. Alright, spend some money, it's just gonna fasten the progress, but it's really not necessary. You don't have to spend anything because it's the first month since the release. The game mode is pretty limited. There's not a ton of things to do. So I would say, like, free-to-play experience is very, very close to a whale experience, right? And there's not much like players interaction in this game. So, like, if you're free to play, maybe just treat this game like a single player game and just enjoy the game, right? So the next thing, the last thing I liked about the game is this game is actually seasonal. It really reminds me of another game I'm covering currently on my channel. It's called Dragonair Silent Gods. That game is also seasonal. But the difference is the developers of this game said when they're making seasons, they're not gonna reset the champion. They're not gonna reset your progress. That's a very, very big difference because in Dragonair, they do like a 3 months every season thing, and every 3 months, the game just wipes your progress. They're not gonna erase your champion, but they're just gonna set every hero you own to level 1, and you just start progressing again, right? And the bad thing, I think it's a pretty cool concept, but recently the Dragonair game, like, they opened season 3, but they just reset everybody's progress without bringing any new content. So I wasn't really happy about that season, right? Because you reset somebody's progress, you're gonna bring something new. Otherwise, why would we just, as players, just level up the champion again, right? But in this game, all your progress is not gonna get reset. And the season is gonna be available in 12 days. I think it's pretty cool. I'm really excited to see what season is about. And I do think they're gonna open like a new continent in the map with a different quest and object you can go through. I think that's a very, very cool idea. I would love to see that. Alright, so enough with the pros. I'm gonna talk about the things I don't like about the game. And it's gonna be a very, very honest review, like I said. Not sponsored, I'm gonna say whatever I want. Hopefully they don't copy strike my video. Alright, so first thing first. The heroes. I think as a hero collector game, the game just doesn't have enough heroes. This is not something like I said because I'm a whale. No, like having 48 heroes in total in this game, that just result in end game, every single person just using the exact same team. Alright, there are tons of guide out there on Reddit, on YouTube, or they're gonna show you how you can do the guild boss, how you can progress in AFK stages, how you can do arena. Like there are 48 champions in total, okay? And everybody can get these champions. Like, even if you're free to play, you just get them slowly, right? Everybody can get them. So that just results in, like, everybody is using the same champion. Like Thorin, the best tank in the game, everybody is using him. Pretty much every content in the game, right? Because everybody has him. So there's really not much thinking going on to most of players, right? But in other games where there are like 200, 300 champions, I'm not saying it's good, but people actually using different teams. People come up with different ideas, right? So I do think 48 champion in total is a little bit too small. I would like to see like at least 70, 80 champions in this game, right? Bring more tanks, more healers, more like different DPS comps, so people can use different teams. Because right now, guild boss, everybody using same team. Arena, everybody using same team. So there's no invention here going on. The second thing I don't like about the game is gear farming. Actually, like I played AFK Arena before. I played it for like an hour. So please don't shit at me for saying this, right? I don't know about the gacha game this gaming studio made, but I've played Dragonair, I've played Racial Legends, I've played Infinite Magic Raid. They all have gear farming. But in this game, there's no gear farming, which means there's no like a dungeon or something that drops gear, but rather like you just put gear here. So every, let's say, support champion, they're just gonna share the same gear. I think it's a very convenient way, since this is really the gear, but that just takes away some progression feeling, right? I don't know if they should bring a dungeon where you can further empower your champion, but I think like once you clear everything on the map, pretty much all your equipment just get to max, and everybody can do this. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or not, but it definitely takes away some content that players can work on, right? So the next point I'm gonna bring is also similar to gear. That is this exclusive artifact. So every champion has their exclusive equipment or artifact. It will be unlocked at Mythic Plus of this champion's rarity. It's a pretty cool concept. First thing, I think it's unlocked way too late. You have to, I think you have to get like 6 copies of a S tier champion to unlock their exclusive equipment. Like 6 champion, 6 copies could take a while. I think they can make like exclusive equipment to a little bit earlier, right? And then for the exclusive equipment, I genuinely think for the materials that are used to empower this exclusive equipment, I think it's just too hard to get. Like it says you can get it from the shop, but it's actually not there. You can get from the guild boss, but you get like very limited amount. So like you have to be in top 100 to have a chance to get this gold essence, right? Gold essence is very hard to get, and then you have to spend. So I do think there has to be a more like easier way to get this gold essence, because currently getting this like by playing the game is pretty much unrealistic. You're gonna spend to get this thing. Alright, so I don't think it's a good thing, to be honest. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna talk about, maybe it's just my personal preference, I'm gonna talk about guild. I actually don't like what they're doing with the guild system, because in this game, I think guild power matters so much more than any other game I've played. Alright, so because this battle drill mode, so this is like your whole guild is gonna work towards some rewards, right? Like you have to be in a very strong guild to get very good rewards. Unlike the other game I played, being a guild, like the guild rank thing, doesn't really matter so much. You just be in the same guild, you just hit the same boss. As long as you have enough damage, you're gonna get the same reward as other people in a stronger guild, right? But in this game, like I do think guild power matters too much, right? I actually do think that, and I'm not really a fan of that. As the next thing is again, maybe I'm speaking as a whale perspective, because I spent tons of money in this game, right? And I reached end game very fast. And there are 12 days until the new season. As this announcement, there are 12 days. So currently, I would call this pre-season or season 0. I think the end game is pretty bad. I'm gonna be honest, alright? I would say the progression through the map is pretty fun, but once you clear everything, there's just nothing to do. Like, the average play time is probably less than 20 minutes after every day. I mean, every day, less than 20 minutes after you just clear the whole world. There's nothing to do. There's just really nothing to do. And new season have to change that, right? They're gonna give people more things to progress on, but currently the end game is pretty dry. And yeah, it's a very, very big downside, but I'm sure it's gonna get better in the future. Alright, so yeah, one more thing I'm gonna talk about. The last thing I don't like about the game. Maybe again, it's a whale thing. That is the endless hero empowerment thing. So from other games I've played, they do have like, you can use multiple champion to make that champion stronger, right? You can do like champion empowerment if you get multiple copy, sure. But in this game, it's a little bit different because once you fully, like I said before, for S level champion, you need to get 8 copies to get their maximum strength, right? But the thing about this game is once you have like 15 champions, I think, in this game, reaches maximum champion, it's gonna unlock something called Paragon. That's where the problem is. If you unlock the Paragon, then you can keep empowering these champions. Or you can use more copies to make them stronger. So currently this champion is at Paragon 1. And I do think there are many people, they are at Paragon 2 already. So this is like an endless champion empowerment thing. I know free-to-play or low spending, they will never get to this stage. Alright? But again, currently I don't know if there's a limit of Paragon level yet. I don't know, maybe it's endless. But you can use just infinite amount of champion copy to make that champion stronger. I think it's a little bit weird, right? It almost means like it's a infinite paywall. You can collect like 100 copy of this champion to make that champion stronger, right? Unlike other game, maybe you get 4 or 5 copies, you're done. Like there's nothing you can do to make that champion even stronger. There's an upper limit, but feels like in this game, I'm not sure if there is a upper limit, but it seems like you can just going as high as possible. But the good thing is, these like champion Paragon empowerment thing, it's very, very minor. It gives a tiny bit of stats boost, right? That's a good thing. But again, this is endless hero empowerment, and I don't think it's good for like at least don't make it endless. Make it have some type of upper limit, right? So yeah, I think that's everything I'm gonna talk about. I'll just call it like 30 days review. But I've been playing for like 20 days, something, not 30 days. But this game has been out for 30 days. And yeah, I will see how it goes. I would love to make content for this game, to be honest. But again, the thing is, I think I have missed the best time of making content for this game. I have cleared the whole world, right? I have cleared the whole world. And the end game is pretty dry. There's like these, people wouldn't want to see the content about these, right? Maybe showcase for certain champion, I don't know. Yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it, the 30-day review. Let me know if you guys agree with what I said. It's a pretty popular game, right? I see the Reddit community member of this game is already more than Raid Shadow Legends. It's pretty crazy. Right? This game has only been out for like 30 days. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the video soon. By the way, I think it's gonna be a very, very interesting idea that I can make a video to do a comparison between this game and Dragonair. I do think these two games share a lot of similarities. Right? They are similar in a lot of ways. I think that's gonna be a pretty cool idea. Maybe I'm gonna do that. Anyways, that's gonna be a next video, right? So I'll see you guys in a video soon. Bye.